Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? I'm going to look at the comments. I'm not 100% sure I've done this right, but wow, that was a complete shambles trying to get that going. So anyway, I hope you can hear me, guys. I have everything set up here. I have the belt ready to reveal here, and I have the wrestler selection here. This is SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, and we have a flurry of comments that have come straight in at the beginning of the show, guys. So, yes, thank you to everyone who's joined me for this. It's been appreciate that everyone made plans last week to join as well. And yeah, unfortunately, I was ill, which I'm still trying to get over now. But yeah, it will be worth it in the end, guys. So, as you see there, I've set a date for the social media Royal Rumble, and that is the 28th. That will be a Saturday. My friends and I are going to be doing our Created Superstar Royal Rumble on the Friday, so it's sort of going to be like a weekend thing where we're going to do the streams and stuff. So without further ado, guys, let me just explain what's going to happen, and then we'll touch on some comments before we start to go through wrestler selections. Yeah, so about 4 months ago, I announced it was going to be a social media Royal Rumble. What is a social media Royal Rumble, I hear you say? Well, social media Royal Rumble is something that's open to anyone with a social media account to enter. Pick a wrestler off of SmackDown vs. Raw 2009, or create your own, send it to me, we'll put it in a game, we'll sim a Royal Rumble, and then whoever wins this, the inaugural presentation of the social media Royal Rumble Championship belt, which is under an Ottawa Senators jersey at the moment, which they're on a 3-game win streak, so it's all good, So I'm happy to display this at the moment. So anyway, yeah, guys, like I said, we're going to do this every sort of 6 months, because my friends and I meet up to do these Created Superstar Royal Rumble or SummerSlams every 6 months, and when we do that, we'll do a Rumble as well. So yeah, it should be good fun to do. So thank you so much to everyone for taking some time out of your nights. So let's start off on some comments. Straight away, we have got ready to lay a smackdown. I think it's a smackdown, isn't it, what The Rock says? But thank you, Retro Bear, for joining us. I think Sean is late. Yes, Sean was late. Technically, I was trying to get this to get a good picture, because I've got the retro tint thing going, but it's unless it's hooked up to my Elgato, it might be this TV, which isn't great. So I'm going to basically go through and do random selections for everyone and stuff like that. So unfortunately, my Created Superstars are on there. So if anyone picks my Created Superstar, then obviously they get a repick. So anyway, Retro Bear has put another one in. Quicker than Pedro. I just said I was starting there, guys. We got Dale in as well. Yes, you can hear me. That's brilliant. PJ Venom, nice to see you, mate. Retro Games Revive, Generation Pixel as well. We got a good bunch of people in, so it looks like we've got a good bunch of people to start off and get some people on. Now, it says that Big Game L is, we've got some fighting talk here. I am the winner, show me the belt. Well, you're going to have to wait a few selections to see the belt, I think. But anyway, got to keep some people hooked in, I suppose. But anyway, let's keep going through, then we will start, because Big Game L is ready to come on to make his selection, but he hasn't totally... There he is! He's put his camera on. I've just seen. So, guys, just quickly, in this stream also, I said to people if they wanted to come on, I have sent some links out to people. If people don't have the link that I've sent, I have literally just opened up my emails for Fergie time, which annoyingly is asking me for a password, and I'm trying to remember what it was. So let's have a quick go. This is a complete shambles, guys. So there we go. We're all good. Right, we've loaded in. So I have here the people that have entered, and effectively I have sent out a link. What I will do is during the stream, I will put a link in, and people can join in the stream if they want. They can come on, make their wrestler selection, and all that good stuff. So hopefully, guys, everything is clear, and we've got the retro. It's just turned up. I've just seen his camera. Very, very nice. I'm not even going to ask who he's trying to portray. So, but I'm pretty sure that he's portraying. I'm sure it will all become clear once we get him on. So what I'm actually going to do, guys, is I'm going to pop the link to the stream in the comments now. Just saves me sending out lots of emails. Join up on there, copy and paste that. If you want to come on, make your selection, and we'll go from there. So, guys, I think it's time that we had a look at the first entrant. So how these entrants were done were basically I asked people to record some promo videos and stuff like that, and I was 50-50 as to how that was going to go, because I wasn't too sure entirely that everyone was going to be up for making videos, but everyone came through. So thankfully, the first person that I received is the mighty Big Game Al. Al, how are you doing, my friend?
I've got to adjust myself because you got us in tape mode. Well, the champ is here. Obviously, I was.
The champ is there. We go. That's a bit better. That's a bit better.
Obviously, I was the first one to get my video up, so therefore I should automatically get number 30 in the Rumble.
Yeah, well, you've done very, very well, Al. You were the first person I sent out blanket text or WhatsApp to about 10 people to start it off, because I was a bit worried that no one was going to take me up on the whole. Yeah, I'm not that fussed about doing that, but it turns out people aren't that fussed about making fools of themselves in front of everyone, so which is great. So anyway,
to start with.
I'm very. You were very quick off the mark, Al. I will be honest. Now, let's start, because you are quite into wrestling, aren't you? I do believe that you do participate in some wrestling streams, don't you? Some predictions and things.
Yeah. I wouldn't say up there with the wrestling, but I watch the pay-per-views.
I think that's what most people do, isn't it? It's just, you sort of dabble. I think that's...
yeah. I tried to keep up with SmackDown and Raw just through, like, YouTube, rather than sitting there watching 5 hours of wrestling every week.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many shows as well, so it's so difficult to... it's so difficult to actually keep up with everything. But anyway, I'm glad that you actually told me about that mode that I had you in, because obviously here we have the wrestlers to select in the background, which... there is some of my custom wrestlers on there. There they go. There for the actual Rumble. But I think I know who you're going to select. So, Al, do you want to put us out of the misery and let us know who the first person is going to be?
Well, I was going to go for him, but then I changed my mind. I thought I'd go for his brother instead. So, I'm going for the dead man, the Undertaker.
The Undertaker. What a strong start. Strong start. So Big Game Al has given away his previous pick as well, who he was going to go for. So the first entrant into the Royal Rumble is going to be the Undertaker, guys. Well, you surprised me there, because there's a few people that I know wanted the Undertaker, so I think some people are going to be moving their picks around now. So anyway, so
that's it now. The Undertaker's picked. He's the winner. I might as well give up.
It all depends. You're the first pick, Al, but you could come in first. So
I'm going to come in 30th. It's sorted, ain't it, Sean? It's sorted.
Let's just see. Let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. So we've got some chat going on here. I tell you what, we're hoping a few more people turn up as well, because I think we've got Stu Tucci might be on to make his selection. He was the guy who had backing music and got me a copyright strike on the video. So, but it was worth it for the promos. If you haven't watched the promo video, guys, go back and watch it, because I really appreciate everyone for taking the time to actually, take the time, and also, find a clear moment to record something like that where you don't want anyone sort of seeing you. So, but anyway. You need to beat the man to be the man. Well, there are some absolute taglines coming out here. We've got LKG. Hey, Sean. That's the link to the stream, guys. If you want to select your wrestler, email password sabotage. I hope you don't need a password to get in, but we'll see.
I like his next comment.
So, guys, I think what we're going to do is maybe we'll get to 5, and then I'm going to pull the Senator's jersey off, and everyone can see what the belt is. So
good. I've got to go to work soon. I was off next last week. I was all ready for it. I thought I had a few.
I think I threw a good few people out, in all honesty, when I was doing that. So, but yeah, I literally couldn't speak last week. So, anyway, let's get on to our second entrant. into the Rumble. I'm trying to find my list of.
He won't be here. He don't even turn up to his own streams half the time.
Yeah, Betty. So Bill is actually going to miss his selection, number 2. Generation Pixels in the comments, so he might have to make his selection from the comments. But I think we're going to do the first random selection, and that's going to be for Betty Hall Clinic. So Undertaker is gone, guys. Al, you've got the pleasure of saying when. Okay, I'm going to do it. Just tell me when.
I'm not going to look. Nah.
Okay. Chavo Guerrero.
Yes. Yes, Phil, you've got no chance. Brilliant.
Yeah, the man, the myth, the legend. So, yes. Chavo Guerrero. I'll be honest, when I picked this game, I was expecting the roster to be a bit stronger. There's not very, very many good wrestlers on this one. So, but anyway, so Betty Hall Clinic has chosen. The computer has spoken. A Big Game Hour was spoken. Told me to stop. So we have our first one. Chavo Guerrero will be representing Betty Hall Clinic. So the next one that we have in the comments is Generation Pixel. So I know Stuart has sent me a memory card, but it has not arrived yet, Stuart. So I have checked the mailbox. I've got 4 memory cards from people here. So there are some that have turned up. But if it does turn up, obviously I'll put your wrestler in. But what I will do is go to the next few picks, because I know Generation Pixel's in the comments. So if he hears this and wants to pick a wrestler as like a sub, if he wants that to be the way, then we'll go that way. But so we will go on to Cooper's World. So Cooper's World's number 4. Al, you're gonna actually tell you what I'll do this one. Let's keep it fair. So I'm not looking at it. So this is going to be Cooper's World selection. Taz.
Oh, it's not bad.
Taz. Cooper's World is being selected by Taz. It's being represented by Taz. So
it's about the same height as him.
Generation Pixel. Al to pick mine. So is that random, or do you want him to actually pick someone for you? Let me know. Well, we'll just wait for Stuart. Oh, it's a cliffhanger. So, yes, you can. Yep, you can't go live. That's fine. Anyone that's watching that's in the Rumble, you can actually just comment in the comments and pick a wrestler. So what we'll do is, Roger Retro Gamer. I'm going to do a bit of dispensation here because Roger, bless him, was going to join. He was like well up for joining me in the live stream last week, and unfortunately something came up tonight. But he has told me the wrestlers that he wanted. So I'm actually going to give Roger Retro Gamer Randy Orton, because that was one of the ones his son wanted. So he would have picked him. Unfortunately, he can't pick. He can't be on to pick tonight. So that's totally bending the rules. But last week I had to cancel it. So I think I screwed a lot of people up. So, but anyway. So we've got a lot of people going through. Can I pick a wrestler in the comments? Yes, you can, Dale. Good evening. Jimmy Retro's here. Thank God. That's because he's actually got a wrestler further down. Right. Pick a wrestler.
Oh.
So what is
do I be
a wrestler, Al? You'll be. So who do you want Stuart to be represented by, Al?
Right. I'm going to be fair to him now, because he's currently the YouTuber of the year. So I'm going to give him the head of the WWE, Triple H.
That's a strong pick, Triple H. I think Stuart will be very, very happy with that. So Stuart, what will happen is if you get the selection, if your memory card turns up, you can decide basically. So, but
if you don't turn up, then Triple H is out of it.
If he doesn't, Triple H is out. So that's Triple H then for Generation Pixel. So we are now. That is 5 guys. My pick is next. So what we'll do is we'll do my pick, and then we will unveil the belt, guys. It's a beauty. I'll be honest. The belt, it's really, really good. I had no idea for it originally. I had a kid's belt that I was going to get some friends to do some 3D printing for, but it was going to look tatty. So I thought, let's go full hog and make it even more tatty and get one actually custom made. So it's going to be quite cool. So right, I'm actually going to do a random selection. I was going to select Chris Jericho, but so let's just say you've had a reply. No, Triple H. Well, that's what happens, Stuart. You don't make a selection. You were in the comments. You could have selected anyone.
You should have come on.
This is my one, guys. Okay, I'm gonna randomise mine. Okay. The Miz. I'm being represented by the Miz. I don't mind the Miz actually.
You mean there's not a wrestler called PompeyGamesRoom on that memory card?
I nearly made PompeyGamesRoom, but I'm so sick and tired of making wrestlers. I've made all of ours for the custom superstar one, and I'm just done now. I'm absolutely done. So before we go to Time Warp James, I think we should unveil the belt, guys. Now it's balanced on a printer, so this could go horribly wrong. Okay, so like I said, guys, this will be given out to the winner of the first social media Royal Rumble to keep for 6 months, and then effectively when we go into the next one, they'll be the defending champion, and they can either select the game that we play, so you can pick a GameCube game or anything like that. I can broadcast it, and what we'll do is we'll do it for OBS again, and people can then select a wrestler again like this. We'll make it the champ can come on with the belt, and then basically it gets passed around the community. So on 3, guys, I'm really, really eager to show this. So 1, 2, 3. There we go, guys. The social media Royal Rumble on a plinth of HB printer. So I will show everyone closer up. So it's a proper metal belt. It's got the social media. So you would be champion of Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, obviously. And it's adult size, goes up to 48 waist, I believe. But guys, it's an absolute beauty. So in fact, what I'm going to do, Al, I'm just going to minimise yourself.
Go for it.
Just for a second, just so people can see. So this is the social media championship, guys. This is what everyone is playing for. Everyone wants this. So this will go to the winner, and effectively then they will keep it for 6 months, and it will then get passed on to the next winner, guys, of the social media Royal Rumble. So yes, guys, who is going to be holding this belt up? Who is going to be holding this belt up, guys? So let's try and balance it back on the printer, and we'll leave it uncovered for the rest of the stream. But yes, really, really happy to finally be able to share that, because it's been kicking around my office for about 6 months. So,
I've already made space on the shelf for it. You might as well just give me my address now.
At least you did. I had to empty my whole desk to put this out. So yeah, I've got nowhere for it, so it needs to be won by someone. The Miz has got to let me down big time, I think. So anyway,
James don't win, because that's going to cost you a fortune to send that to Japan.
Yeah. There'll be some sort of caveat in there, something like it only gets sent UK based, or I can send a scanned copy or something. So let's have a look. Give out your 4 games this evening, lads. We've got PJ Venom, old Hunter Hearst Helmsley getting the go. Oh, I tell you what, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. I wish that character was actually on these wrestling games. I used to love that character. It's so funny. But say hi to Gordon. Obviously, he's turned up. Bit of love going in the comments. Let's have a look. Who else is here? So we got Jedi Buzz. He's actually said my belt is beautiful.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fighting talk going on already. So let's do Time Warp James in selection. Now, Time Warp James told me he wasn't going to be here, so we are going to do a random on Time Warp James. And he selected Edge. He's got a great draw. Edge. Unbelievable. That's a great draw. So one more, and then we will get our next guest on. So he's suited and booted. He's ready to come on.
I've got an idea who he is after what he said.
I'm wondering if he's going to do some sort of voice or some sort of call when he comes on, because they were quite about. Anyway, so Edge has been selected. So next one's 2T UK. Haven't seen Stu in the comments or anything, so we're going to select for Stu.
Let us down.
Triple H. Got to draw again. Chuck Palumbo. Oh no, Chuck Palumbo. Who knows? Who knows? He might draw number 30 and shock absolutely everyone. So we've got Man Cave UK in the house. I don't believe he's in the Rumble, but we have a dropout. Any COVID problems, then we will obviously call on you. So anyway, let's get our next guest on. He is another big wrestling fan, a retro wrestling fan as well. if you obviously everyone's checked out Al's channel, but Retro Bear very similar to Big Game Al. Two brilliant people, great channels as well within the gaming community. And where would we be without the one and only Retro Bear? How are you doing?
Oh yeah, the Retro Bear is in the house. Yeah. I can't do that all night. It's going to kill my throat.
Oh, there we go. That was what I was hoping was going to happen. He literally pulled that off straight away. Absolutely. How are you doing, Russ? You okay?
I'm having a bit of a moment. It might be a midlife crisis. I don't know, but
It must be quite hot there in all honesty. That tea towel looks quite thick.
It's not a tea towel. It's a bandana.
Is it an actual bandana?
No, it's a tea towel. Shh, don't tell anybody. It ruins the effect. And these glasses are about 6 years out of date, so I can't see a bloody thing. So I'm sort of aiming in the right direction.
It's okay, we're talking about wrestlers in the 90s. I think you're all right. So
I can hear what you're saying. You're all right, yeah. That belt is a thing of beauty, by the way. Absolutely fantastic.
It is. It is, isn't it? I would like to claim that as an architect, I actually designed it myself, but I didn't. So it's a very standard. I did sort of do the controllers though for the logo. So
it's really impressive. That it's a worthy prize for a worthy winner.
It's gonna look good on my shoulder. It's gonna look good right here.
It's not getting anywhere near there. Don't worry about that.
It's good though, because by the time this happens in January, I think Al would be selling his Xbox collection by then. So
yeah, that's it. Yeah,
he'll be making some
wrestling figures to put around it.
Yeah. Yeah. Go all out, just any SmackDown games and any wrestling. That would. Russ, what shirt have you got on there?
It's one of these sort of like muscle shirts. It is actually a t-shirt. I'm not actually just naked from the waist upwards. It is actually one of these sort of like. Yeah.
It looks like that shirt what that tall guy that Hulk Hogan was wearing.
Giant Gonzalez.
Gonzalez, yeah, the padded bodysuit. Yeah.
I'm doing a combination of different people tonight, so it's all right. Yeah.
So it's selection time. Right, who put everyone out of their misery? I hope they haven't already gone. That's all I'm saying. So.
No. I had a quick scan through earlier, and it's been on my mind all day. So I will pick the greatest Royal Rumble winner of all time, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Ric Flair, brilliant. So Ric Flair, I'll tell you what, we have got some actual names in this Rumble. Yeah, we've got some good. Was he one of your favourites whilst growing up, or?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, a fantastic promo. I mean, I know people criticise him or have a perspective that all his matches were the same, but you never got bored watching him. You know what I mean? He was always entertaining. He always had the moves. He always had that heel persona, that cockiness about him. You always wanted to see him beaten. So, just one of my absolute favourites growing up. It really was. So, to me, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, definitely. What about you, Al?
He's all right.
He's all right.
He's one of them wrestlers he's put in a long time for the company, and he's done a lot. He's been in a lot of good matches, so you can't really go wrong with. I was a bit disappointed that you didn't go for your first pick. You said about Russ.
What, Harley Race?
Yeah, Harley Race. I've never even heard of him.
Him, not them. Him.
I've never even heard of him.
So this is why I do old school wrestling streams, and this is why Al does the new stuff. Because I said to him earlier, I said I hope I don't get lumber with somebody I don't know. Because that'd be really embarrassing, wouldn't it? Really. But
I'll tell you what, if you did a random, you probably would. Because to be honest, there's a lot of filler on this game. 2009 was not a stellar year that we put that way.
It was interesting that you picked Taz for Cooper's World earlier, because that probably would have been my other choice if Ric Flair had gone. So. Yeah,
Taz was. He's actually quite good on this. I think he's like rated 90 for some reason, but I think he was in ECW at the time on this. So.
I didn't look at the ratings. I just saw who was in there, and I thought, you know what,
it's funny.
Once in a lifetime experience. So
it really doesn't matter, because the Rumble on this, I've done a few playthroughs for the custom ones that we've made, and it really doesn't matter. Like, even before I did the ratings on all the wrestlers, they were still chucking people out that were rated 90. So it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So yes. So excellent, Russ. I really appreciate you picking, mate. That's all good. And I've got to be honest. I didn't put you down as picking Ric Flair. I'll be honest.
Oh, Who do you have me down as?
I didn't have me down as anyone, but I wouldn't have picked Ric Flair. I don't know why. But yeah, that's interesting. So
Sean don't watch the round table because Ross don't stop talking about him on there.
So let's get on to the. If anyone needs to head off, by the way, guys, just let me know. Don't feel like you have to stick around. The game.
I've got about 15 minutes of me, and then I've got to go work.
Okay. Well, we're
I'll hang around with Al for 15 minutes when Al goes, and then I'll go and
okay, guys.
keep a bit of company for a bit. Yeah.
We're steaming through this. So anyway, so the next one is Dainster. So Dainster hasn't let me know who he wants to pick, so he's going to get random as well. So I think it's fair to say I think Retro Bear's got a call at this time. So what we'll do is I'll hit the down button and just call out when you want me to stop, and we'll go from there.
Stop.
Kane.
Oh. That's you gone now.
A great selection, absolutely great selection.
Me and Daister's going to team up. We're going to be the last two left.
I'm starting to think there's some tactics in play now. I really want. So,
It'll be a cold day in hell where Dana teams up with you, Al. I'll tell you that.
We'll see what happens. So, next one, number 11 is Rob, my mate Rob, who was going to join us on the stream tonight, but has had some problems with the car, so he's not here. But I'm going to pick Rob, so I can really stitch him up and just pick someone. But anyway, so Rob is JBL. That's another good selection. JBL, great gimmick on this game, really, really good, and a good entrance as well. So number 12. So I'm not writing these down because obviously they're recorded, so I can just go back and make a note of these. So it's actually Sam, Rob's brother. So Sam isn't in the comments. I thought he might have been, but he's got a random. He is Kurt Hawkins. You see, that's how the draw goes, guys. You either get Kane or Kurt Hawkins. So
he didn't pay you enough, obviously. That's what it was.
No, not at all.
Didn't do $1 Million Man back in '89 by his number.
So let's have a. Okay, so the next one is PJ Venom 1985. So he's actually he's ready to pick. So if you're ready to pick, we need to know now, guys. What's he going to pick? Who do we think PJ Venom? So PJ Venom's recently started doing some videos actually of him being on camera. So it's good to actually put a face to the voice that you see often on his videos.
I must check those out. He's commented on a few of my videos recently. So
he's a really nice guy. He's been commenting on my videos for absolutely years. So. But as he's in the comments there, what we'll do is we will go to the next one because PJ Venom can have a thought about he might be just watching the. Here we go.
Oh, leave it to the gods.
Leave it to the wrestling gods. Or you do realise Kurt Hawkins just got selected by someone, so let's do it again. So Al, you call this one, mate.
Stop.
William Regal. He was one of the guys I was going to pick. He was one of the guys, but that's a great pick. That is PJ Venom has actually got a really lucky there. But Jesus, I mean, it's like Kurt Hawkins, the last one. Jesus.
Can I just say that's the first time the word that wrestling gods and Al have been in the same sentence ever.
What are you talking about?
First pick, he picked the Undertaker. I'd love it if he comes out.
But he had the pick of everybody. He could have picked. Of course he could have picked the Undertaker, isn't he? I mean, give him a choice of nobody, and then what's he going to do?
He's not actually the best rated on the game. Actually, the best rated is Randy Orton at 95.
I'm waiting for Jimmy Wang Yang to come out.
I actually like. I actually like that Festus guy. Is it Festus or that he looks like a proper sort of. Here he is. He looks like a proper hillbilly. Where is he? Maybe it's not Festus. But yeah, he looks like a proper hillbilly. There's my ones. There he is. It's Trevor Murdoch. It's the sideburns that get me. I should have gone with Trevor Murdoch.
I was going to pick the Tiger King.
So Jedi Buzz has he's got to go. He's got to go, guys. He's got to go to work, but he's left some words of encouragement there for everyone. So all I will say is I've been given a warning that apparently he's not just coming over from Japan for one night. So in fact, he's coming over I won't have to send this to Japan if he wins. So that's all I'm saying. So yes, thanks for joining us, Jello Buzz. Really, really appreciate you taking the time. Obviously, you I think are creating your own wrestler, so I won't divulge anything there. But anyway, so PJ Venom has commented. I repeat old William. Yeah. Nice. Well, okay, that's I've got to admit he's done very, very well. William Regal's quite dirty, and that's what you need in a Rumble to win, guys. So right, so next one we've got is Retro Games Revived. Now I have seen Retro Games Revived in the comments. So oh, ow, you've been asked. No offense, Russ. Ow.
It does say all there.
could you? I think Al's first, but what we'll do is we'll do fairness. We'll do Retro Bear. So Retro Bear, you are picking for Retro Games Revive.
Can I pick him a character rather than doing it random?
You can pick a character if you like.
Right, Jimmy Wang Yang.
Jimmy Wang Yang. Okay, which is quite difficult to say when you got quite a heavy cold. So Jimmy Wang Yang. I'd love it if he wins. So there we go. He's 86 rated. It's unbelievable. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. If Rollercore is still here, he's just saying he's got to head off. If Rollercore's here, we'll let him pick now. But if not, we will go on to Drinking Games with Josh, number 15. So we're going to do a random for him because I know he's not
Eddie
here.
ain't going to know what wrestlers what. He ain't got a clue.
He doesn't want Phil Mitchell. I'll carry on. Jimmy Wang Yang's gone.
It's come out.
Randy Orton's gone.
Oh dear.
Tommy Dreamer.
Well, there you go.
So Tommy Dreamer is representing Drinking with Josh, Games with Josh. All these channels are linked, guys, in the description. So if you want to go check them out, please do. Gaming Enthusiast is next. Let's go for Al. Al, do you want to pick Gaming Enthusiasts? Do you want to actually pick or do a random?
I'll do a random. I've already done my one pick and offended Stu because he didn't want him. So
he's not in, mate. He's not in there, so you're gonna have to pick again. Sorry, bud. So what do you want to do? Do you want to pick someone for him or do it random, Al?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember.
Enthusiast.
Is Mick Foley on it or Mankind? I can't remember. He might have gone
I don't
by
know
now.
if he is.
I don't think he is because what year is this game, Sean? 2009.
This is 2009, but technically it's 2008. So
I suspect he was in TNA at the time.
you've got Batista, Big Daddy V, Big Show, Boogeyman, Brian Kendrick, Carlito, Chris Jericho still available, CM Punk. Ooh, Cody Rhodes.
I reckon he wants to be the boogeyman.
The Boogeyman. Deep rooted. Right. Gaming Enthusiast is going to be the Boogeyman. So
I don't think
he's not even trying now, Eddie. So Eddie,
I don't think he's grasped what the game actually entails here.
No, I don't think he has. I think we're going to have to do a random, Freddie. I think we're going to have to do it. So we're going to do a random right now. Let's stop. Oh, he's got Shawn Michaels.
Hey.
Oh.
Apparently, he's coming out of retirement to have another match soon.
I had heard that. Yeah.
Who, Eddie?
So, Shawn Michaels, he looks about 80.
You not heard about Eddie's past? You not heard he was a massive wrestler in the early 2000s.
I didn't know that.
Massive wrestler. Apparently, he was trained by Doink just before he passed away in Brutus Barber Beefcake. So, yeah. He's
that person picking one as well.
Love it. So, I've just blocked someone. I put a very, very random comment on. So I don't think that person was in the game who I just had to ban. So anyway. So
surprise entrance. You never know.
Roller X Core has selected Shawn Michaels. Next one is the Dreaded Shredder, who provided the music for the last Royal Rumble we did. Absolutely brilliant. Now I know he's not here, so what we're going to do is I'm actually going to give him a good wrestler. That sounds bad, but he really helped me out in the last video. So what we'll do is we'll give him a really good wrestler on this. Let's give him CM Punk on this because I think he's pretty good. So CM Punk. CM Punk. So we're going to give CM Punk to the Dreaded Shredder. So he is CM Punk in this game. The next one is Game Zone Bird Room. I can't do the thing he does because of the cold I got. I don't think I can reach that high. So
Game Zone Bird Room.
There you go. So I think what we'll do is I'll pick the last one. So we'll ask. I'm just making sure no one's turned up. So if you let us know, Russ, what you want to do, mate, when you want to go.
Yep. Stop.
Oh,
The Big Show. Oh, that's a good selection.
It'll almost be like looking in the mirror for him, won't it? So.
So the next one is John Bunday. I don't think I've seen him in the comments. So Al, let us know.
no. Oh,
Carlito. I tell you what, we haven't had many where I've had to go. We haven't had many that I've had to sort of repick, which is quite crazy. So great. So John Bunday is Carlito. Jimmy Retro, you're in the comments, Jimmy. Let us know who you want to pick. There's a fair few left. If you had a list of people that you wanted to pick, then great. If not, just let us know and we'll draw you a random one. So Gip84 Gaming is coming up as well. So Gordon, if you want to pick yours, mate, as well, we can get your comment on here. Let's have a look at some of the comments just while we're waiting. So to tongue cut or pop shit. It's almost like people haven't even watched my video. Unbelievable. So maybe we should do a Legends of Wrestling Royal Rumble. That would be quite good. So
That would be good.
That would be quite good. So we've got PJ Venom's very happy with his selection. So draw me a random one, Jimmy Retro. So I think what I'll do is I'll call this one Chris Jericho.
Ooh.
So Gordon has drawn Chris Jericho. Would have been one of my selections, but I didn't go out come with it. Anyway, beyond the video. So next one is Roger. Thanks for turning up, mate. We selected yours already. We put you as Randy Orton, as I spoke about in the comments with you. I appreciate you going to join us, but something come up. So we've already selected yours. So you are Randy Orton. The Boogeyman's also gone. So unfortunately you can't beat that, which is second one. So anyway. So next one. Let's have a look. So Gordon has picked. So Batista. Batista hasn't been picked. So Gordon will be Batista in the Royal Rumble. This is going to be a great Royal Rumble. So, Ganaldillo plays. So, I think that could be either. So, both of you guys do that on the Fall Guys sessions, don't you, with Ganaldillo?
no.
Did you join in on?
I do the Wrestle Talk with him.
I used to do that.
You do as well.
Yeah, I used to do it with it. He doesn't. He does your one now. He don't do the old school
Who
one.
wants to draw Ganaldillo's then?
I think Russ should do it.
Go on, then, Russ. Right, ready? I'm pressing the button.
Now.
Chuck Palumbo's gone.
Oh.
Al, your turn.
No.
Bill Mitchell again. He's gone again. Right.
Now.
Cliff Richard.
No.
Umaga. There we go. We got there in the
There
end.
we go. There,
There in the end. Umaga has been picked. So
I think he'll be happy with that.
Ganaldillo plays got Umaga. I think I've gone past the Ink Northerner. I don't think I've done the Ink Northerner.
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What we'll do is I'll pick his anyway, just in case. So he has got Elijah Burke. I don't even know who that guy is. He's either a created superstar or someone that's got on a picture that's.
I've just got the roster up, and I believe you haven't done much of the game because Doink the Clan is on it. Apparently, you can
he is on it, but I would have had to play the whole game and do every single. There's a few actually that I haven't unlocked. So I think Bret Hart's on it as well. But yeah, I haven't got Bret Hart. There's a few people that I haven't managed to unlock on the one I was going to select, which is SmackDown vs Raw. No, it's WWE 2K16. That was on the PS3. I literally unlocked everything on that, and I just unfortunately I didn't pick it to do. So but anyway, maybe next time. So let's do the Ink Northerner. Did I do it? I don't think I did. I'm just gonna pick him anyway. So, Big Daddy B. He's going to take some eliminating. Big Daddy B. Possibly for Ink Northerner. I would say that would be pretty apt because he's got a lot of tattoos. So that's a brilliant selection. So Gib84 has picked, Gunardino's picked the Beardy Bro Show. So they were someone who commented on Facebook. So I don't think they'll probably be watching this, but I will select theirs. Who's they got? Ron Burgundy. John Cena. That's actually a good pick. The Beardy Bro Show has got John Cena. Now, Dale was here at the beginning. He's not here now, so I'm going to pick for him and Al. They do a Twitch channel called 2_X2 Kings. Edge has gone, hasn't he?
He's gone.
Yeah.
He has gone. Should have kept listening to that. Mark Henry hasn't.
No,
So Dale is Mark Henry, and Al is Ron Burgundy's come up 3 times now. John Cena. Mr. Kennedy.
Oh, Mr. Kennedy.
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 So, Dale, you are there. Unfortunately, Joe Exotic isn't on the game. So, if you wanted to pick someone else, you're more than welcome to, Dale. Just let me know, mate. Or you can be the person I've just selected for you, who I believe was John Cena. I think it was. I can't remember. Thankfully, I've recorded this, so it's not a problem. So, the next one, number 29, guys. Number 29. So, I was sent round as a visit from some lovely guys, instructed by Feed Me Chicken. Wasn't a bribe in any way. Just let me know in very uncertain terms that he would be announcing his selection himself. So no way was my cage rattled or anything like that. But so what a lovely guy Feed Me Chicken is. He sent the boys round, and I'm not allowed to talk about his wrestler. So lovely guy, do anything, does a lot for charity. Lovely guy. Feed Me Chicken's probably going to win the Rumble. All I will say is I will leave it to his channel to divulge further. But lovely guy. Can't get across. Feed Me Chicken, absolutely lovely guy. Whatever bad word said against him, basically, because he knows where I live. So
this smells a bit chickeny to me.
Yeah.
I'm unfortunate. That was not me. Feed Me Chicken. I did not besmirch your channel. I'm just going to leave it there.
Word, he couldn't even beat a pigeon.
Yeah.
Let's move on to number 30, guys. Let's move on.
Swiftly moving on. Yeah.
Let's swiftly move on. It's but anyway, all I say is he's a very, very foul-mouthed chicken when he wants to be. So anyway, that was quite good actually for me. I was caught on the fly. Anyway, so we come to the last one. Bad Motor Fox. This is one of Sam's friends. He's the 30th pick. So what we'll do is the first one of you two to shout out, they will be who they're.
Now,
The Miz. You have to do it again.
I think they should be Hon's.
I'm taking that out. Lance Cage. So that is it, guys. Everyone has been drawn. So yes, guys. I'm going to keep this short and sweet because I know everyone wants to get on with their evening. I tried to do this on a night where there wasn't any World Cup games. So originally I thought, well, England might be in the semi-final.
Tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow.
Yeah.
Someone said there's a strike on or something.
Typical. So, anyway, I just want to thank everyone who has done their interviews, their promos. Really, really enjoyed receiving those. I do have some more that I'm holding back. There will be another video coming in January. And obviously, like I said, Saturday the 28th of January, what we'll do is I'm going to try and do it as a live stream so we can invite everyone on whilst the game's playing. I've never done one of those before, so I don't know how it's going to go. But I'll give it a few goes. I might try and do the YouTube Yobs Hockey series as a test video to see if I can do it. Shouldn't be an issue, but so, guys, that is the draw. What I'll do is I'll watch this back tomorrow, and I'll make a list of who is who. But we've got a really, really good Rumble. And, of course, guys, again, This is what it's all about, guys. I'm just gonna kick you two off just for a second. It's this is what it's all about, guys. The social media championship. So yeah, it's an actual belt. This is for anyone who wants to use it, anyone who wants to win it, and then obviously display it in their videos. And then effectively, once the next event comes up, it goes on to the next winner and gets passed around the gaming community. So yes, guys, I'm glad to have finally unveiled that title because it's been knocking around my office for absolutely ages. So but anyway, so I just want to thank everyone for turning up.
You tend to find that, Al, when you walk past people, people see you stick one finger in the air as you walk past.
If you want to know stuff,
Not that one. Not that one.
I can't put the other one up.
So Dale was happy with his original choice. Doesn't want to redraw. That's good. I can't remember who he drew. I'm pretty sure it was John Cena.
It's John Cena.
Yeah. Figure chicken. Yeah. What a lovely guy. Lovely guy. Won't have enough said about Phoebe Chicken. Lovely guy. Yeah. Might have to move now. Good luck, everyone. Good night. And retro games and vibes. Yeah, this should be good fun, guys. I'm really looking forward to doing this. It should be a great laugh. So, like I said, we'll get a big stream going to watch the game. If I can get it streaming, great. If not, what I'll do is I'll record maybe 4 versions, and then I'll send out. I'll basically do a poll who wants what, and then I'll upload that, and then we'll go like that. But should be able to do it. So we'll see what happens, guys. But anyway, guys, thank you to Russ as well for dressing up.
That's what I usually wear when I get home in the evening.
I've
not made any effort, you know.
This is coming from work. Is this the...
Yeah, well, it's my last day at work tomorrow before Christmas. I might just carry on wearing this, you know.
I'm trying to imagine what sort of work you would wear that for. You know,
wrestling,
especially with a shirt.
It's very, very, very stressful, high-paid work. You know,
it comes
male gigoloing is terrible. Honestly, that's what I do for a living. So you know. Don't make a lot of money, obviously, you can tell, but you know that's what it is.
Well,
exactly, you never know, do you? So we've got some love for Jimmy Wang Yang.
It's called him Wang Wang. He's off. Oh God,
I don't know what's more. What's worse? People don't want to select him, or people are selecting him for the comedy value, all getting his name wrong. So it's
or in Sean's case, all 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's you've got Triple H as well. He's come up quite a lot. So if yours turns up, Stuart, what I'll do is I'll let you know. But the post has been really slow around here recently. A few people's memory cards haven't turned up who've sent them. So Generation Pixel. Right, guys, I'll end the broadcast here. Thank you so much for turning up, guys. And if you didn't turn up and you're watching this video again, I hope you are enjoying your wrestling selection. If you want to switch out your selection with a memory card that you can send me, you're more than welcome to. Just let me know and we will go from there. But thank you guys for joining me, and I'm sure we'll do something again soon. But
yep,
be good. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.